is thinking.
I'm dedicated to it. I can't be stopped.
Glory, glory, hallelujah. Right hook. Jab, right hook. Welcome back to Spirit Campfire where Ted Nugent is having so much fun. I'm getting paid. I'm getting paid to have the time of my life. Here's a little alert for you, IRS, Internal Revenue Service. Everything I spend money on is a business expense because it has to do with entertainment, media. Ted Nugent's Spirit of the Wild on the Pursuit Channel 8 times a week for 36 years, and all things rock and roll. If I buy socks, it's a tax write-off because I'm going to use them on stage. The IRS is going, has anybody monitored Ted Nugent lately? You know, IRS, they audited me years ago because I gave away Uzis and cases of 9mm Remington ammo to my band and crew. You can give them a gold watch if you want or some cocaine, but I give them firepower. So the IRS, well, he gave a bunch of guns away and he got one himself. Well, I'm the guitar player. The guitar player gets a tour bonus. And so when the dust settled after the IRS messed with me, I won and I sent them packing. Just go away. Everything I do is a business expense. Name some new pair of pants, Spirit of the Wild TV. A new belt, Ted Nugent rock and roll, because I wear them on stage. I have a designated pants for Spirit of the Wild night. All my gas, all my new tires. By the way, Rocky, thank you very much. You got to write off all these tires you give me. I'm sure if the IRS found out how many tires you gave me, they'd charge me tax on gifts. What a bunch of weasels. I dare somebody to name $1 the IRS spends morally or constitutionally that you can rationalize what they do. So anyhow, welcome back to the Spirit Campfire. I'm having the time of my life, and nobody can stop me. They've tried. Barack. But they've failed. Barack Obama and Eric Holder tried to ruin my hunting career by sicking Jack Schmidt. His name is Jack Schmidt. Rhymes with Jack. The U.S. attorney appointed by Eric Holder and Barack Obama. I don't know when they had time to appoint a U.S. attorney because they were so busy running guns to the Mexican drug cartel to kill Brian Terry, our Michigan hero Border Patrol agent. That's right. Barack Obama and Eric Holder ran guns to the Mexican drug cartel to kill our Border Patrol agents, but they found time to sick Jack Schmidt on me when I broke no laws on the Prince of Wales Island in Alaska, where I shot a bear on TV, because, you know, if you're going to break a law, you want to share it with 50 million viewers. There would be no intent. And the judge in Ketchikan, Alaska said, U.S. Attorney Jack Schmidt, you know, you're charging Ted Nugent with the Lacey Act. Hey, Donald Trump, President Trump, I love you. Get rid of the Lacey Act. It's power abuse magnified to an absolute vulgar level. The Lacey Act, it's got to go. U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service, think, man, think. So anyhow, I shot a bear on TV. The arrow glanced off the rib. Toby and I searched for it for 3 days. We couldn't find anything. So I went back in the tree stand. Here's the phenomenon. 3 days later, the same bear came in and I killed him. The judge said, hey, U.S. Attorney Jack Schmidt, appointed by Barack Obama and Eric Holder, as you were running guns to the Mexican drug gangs, you're going to charge Ted Nugent with the Lacey Act by transporting an illegal gotten bear that was killed legally. I had a bear license on Prince of Wales Island. For archery, I used a bow and arrow. They went after me with a vengeance because that's when they weaponized the legal system, because it's not a legal system, before Donald Trump even came down the escalator. So 3 days later, I killed the same bear. We got inside information from people who knew the taxidermists. They went, you know, when we skinned that bear, there was actually it was an X. You would hit it with 2 different broadheads, but one just sliced and bounced off the ribs, did not hurt the bear. The bear hurt each other more when they breed, which is kind of cool when you think about it. It's like mallards. You ever seen a mallard breed? They grab that hen by the back of the head and make all kinds of like farting noises, and they ram it home. Now, somebody will play that footage that I just did here on Ted Nugent's Real America Voice Spirit Campfire, and they'll try to find fault with it. When actually, I hope you play it 100 times, because that's some funny stuff. But you see, my haters have no sense of humor. They have no sense. So Eric Holder and Barack Obama suck Jack Schmidt. By the way, Jack Schmidt, you have no soul. You are a soulless punk. You're an oath-violating embarrassment to America, Jack Schmidt. Shame on you. Of course, he doesn't have any shame. You have to have a conscience to feel shame. And he obviously didn't have any conscience. Just like the FBI who raided Mar-a-Lago, they have no conscience. Just like the FBI Lon Horiachi who murdered Vicki Weaver and her son Sam over a shotgun barrel that was 1/8 of an inch short that they tried to ram on the Weaver family. So, hey, ATF, come on my show and explain the difference between an 18-inch barreled shotgun and a 17 7/8 inch barrel shotgun. I dare you. Make a fool of yourselves. And when you obey orders to enforce those insane infringements, you're the bad guy. Randy Weaver was harmless. He never hurt anybody. But you guys killed his wife and his son. Great. Nice going. Punks. Absolute punks. So I've got the Michigan DNR scrambling to try to figure out what to do with me. And the Texas Parks and Wildlife, these little girls, they're little girls. They're all, you know who the Democrats are? The Democrats believe that fat, perverted men in pantyhose should be able to twerk little boys and girls singing "It Won't Lick Itself." That's the Democrat Party. How can you be a member of that gang? Well, I don't believe in that. No, that's your party. That's your team. You can't be a KKK guy and, well, I'm not a racist. I'm just a member of the Klan. No, if you're a member of the Klan, you're a racist. If you're not a racist, you have to quit the Klan. If you don't believe in men twerking little boys and girls singing "It Won't Lick Itself," then you have to quit the Democrat Party. Meanwhile, if you don't quit, that's you perverted, evil scum. Do you feel the love? I love innocence. I love good people. I don't love power-abusing, jackbooted thugs of indecency and perversion. Which brings me to the Michigan State Police. Not the warriors on the street, not those guys. You know how much I love those guys. You know, the Michigan State Police, the warriors, the real warriors, the oath keepers, the heroes of law enforcement in the Michigan State Police. I know these guys. They just did a drug bust up in Lake County. I wish they would have called me. I would have had fun with that one. 98.5%, 98.4%, no confidence in their leadership at the Michigan State Police. Duh. When somebody gets a job based on color of skin or gender confusion, you can't respect that. That would be no confidence. But you know what the 98.4% of Michigan State Trooper warriors do have confidence in? Me. Figure that one out. Or if any of you guys want to debate that, call 1-800-NUMBNUT, and we'll get Michael Moore to show you how hygiene is totally superfluous. So I'm having the time of my life. Welcome back to Ted Nugent Spirit Campfire. And by the way, I'm playing the greatest songs in the world. Every one of my songs starts with a guitar lick that is just mesmerizing. Well, he's so full of himself. Well, who should I be full of? See, if you're full of yourself, then you drive yourself. You push yourself to be the best that you can be, which is why Jason Hartless on drums, animal. Johnny Big on bass guitar, animal. Barack, punk. Which is why we're going to unleash fury. Soul music, fury. Ferocity. Groove grind, inescapable, indefatigable groove grind, fury. At the Lexington, Michigan Theater, August 25 and 26. People will dance like animals. I love animals. On the 27th of August, Saginaw, Michigan, which I played in Saginaw, Michigan in 1963 with the Lourdes. How many years ago was that? 70 years ago? No, it's 68 years ago. Having the time of my life, still inspired. Then the 28th and 29th in Ludington, Michigan. The Ted Nugent outrage, soul music, Motor City Madhouse, fun music. Lexington, Michigan, Saginaw, Michigan, Ludington, Michigan, 2 nights. The 30th of August, Paw Paw, Michigan. Have you done a concert in Paw Paw? I'm going to. Why are you playing Paw Paw? Because they have ample electricity, and it's where real music lovers get together and celebrate soul music with fire. And then Freedom Hill, Sterling Heights, Michigan. I'm promoting my tour. It's not a tour because I'm coming home every night. To tour means you got to get on a bus and go to hotels. Not me. No buses, no hotels, no tours. I'm coming home every night to Shemaine, Snuggle Goddess. Like snuggle, just squirm on a squeeze her. Squeeze her till she goes, not so hard. I love that woman. And Sadie, Coco, and Happy. Happy's not here. Well, Happy, there's Happy. Happy is always with us. How do I get Happy? I tilt this back. There's Happy. There he is. Happy, the Jack man. And now we have Jackson, which is why we give them Uncle Ted's. GetUncleTeds.com. Freedom Hill, Detroit, August 31st, 2025. I'll be back. We have a great hero coming on, the Officer Tatum, to identify the cultural suicide of fellow Americans who think they can just riot and steal and shoot each other every day. Black America, I love you. I'm here to help. The good Black Americans must stand up against the insanity of the cultural suicide being perpetrated by a lunatic fringe. You can't just steal stuff, and you shouldn't shoot each other every day. I love you people. I'll be right back. Ted Nugent, Spirit Campfire.
And it gets me thinking.